What is going on, you guys? This is Ultron 2. Welcome back to the Ultron 2 show, coming out with you live by the power of the internet. So guys, check this out. This is a series that I am doing, and it involves me just talking about two things that's all in the same community. So I'm going to be talking about things related to stop motion animation, and I'm also going to be talking about figure collecting as a whole. It is 2025. I told myself, you know what, this year I'm going to switch things up, try new things, and see where it goes for the channel. So before we get to that, guys, welcome to the Ultron 2 show. Hopefully you guys do love the content that I am putting out. If you're new to the channel, I am your host, Ultron 2. Welcome to the Ultron 2 show. Channel where we talk about gaming, stop motion animation, tech reviews, figure collecting, things of that nature. So if you're into any of that stuff, feel free to subscribe. Turn on all notifications to stay notified every time I upload so you don't miss out on any videos. So let's get back to what we're talking about. So I won't lie, I was inspired to do this series based off of a combination of different YouTubers that I have been watching in the figure collecting community. But I also do want to give a shout out to Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, because for one, every time he drops a video, I always watch it. I'm not gonna sit down and say, well, There's some videos I don't watch of his, but majority of the videos that he does post on both, and I'm talking about both of his channels, I do usually watch. So with that being said, and I will say that I feel like, and don't get me wrong, there were figure collector YouTubers in the community that have posted real life related videos that was kind of like a step away from the toy collecting thing and just talked about some real stuff for the camera. But they don't do that on a regular basis. Like, they do that every once in a while. Also, shout out to DS Icons. Love his channel. He's also another YouTuber that talks about real life stuff on his channel. But he mainly collects hot toys and slideshow figures, things of that nature. He has like 6-inch figures in his collection, but not really on a huge scale or anything like that. Majority of his collection is just hot toys, just to keep it nice and simple, right? So the point of this video, and this is episode 1 of my series. What is the point of figure collecting? Or what is the point of toy collecting? But I'm going to be specific with this one, figure collecting, because that's what I collect. Because when you say collecting toys, that could be a variety of many things that's going on in your head, or what somebody might think. You know what I'm saying? Because toys is subjective. It could be anything. So, figures, right? What is the point of collecting figures? And guys, I will be having a lot of good video titles and topics I will talk about on the channel. And also, if you guys want to get involved in these videos, just comment down below what you guys think of the videos. Give me any ideas. You guys can DM me on Instagram. Let's get the community back to how it was, where everybody used to chat and just communicate about just everything going on in the community, man. Because I miss those days, man. It's like nowadays everybody just don't be doing nothing, or they just be spaced out somewhere else. I don't know. But what is the point of collecting? And you have to really sit down and ask yourself this, because if you've been collecting for years, right? especially if you manage to build up a huge collection. You may not really think about it, but if somebody were to ask you, you know, why did you start collecting? What is the point of you collecting all this stuff? Now, to a lot of people out there, it may seem like you're hoarding stuff or you're just collecting just to collect. And see, the thing about it is that like, for example, I'm 22 years old. I turned 23 in 2 months, guys. March 17th. I've been collecting toys my entire life, but I took it seriously in 2018, right? Before I even had an actual job, 9 to 5, I've always had YouTube as my side hustle. That was the only way I was making money. You know, I made little money here and there from YouTube over the years, but I'm grateful for it, you know. So a lot of us, and I've seen a lot of people in the community collect for different reasons, bro. You have people out there that just collect stuff just to resell them. You have people that collect stuff because they generally like what they're collecting. You have people that collect stuff. And initially, a lot of us collect stuff because we like the stuff that we do collect, but there's more meaning to it, you know? Like, I've seen figure collectors that only specifically collect one line or one character, which I don't get. That's like the dumbest thing. That's like the dumbest, narrow-minded thing anybody could do, honestly. Respectfully, though. Because I see this one figure collector that specifically collected Green Ranger figures. And that was like the only thing in his collection. I'm like, are you freaking serious, bro? You can't be goddamn serious. So you're telling me the only thing that you collect is Green Ranger action figures? And of that scale? Anything involving Green Ranger, that's it? And I'm looking at it like, bro, that can never be me. And you know, Uncle Tim, he said the same thing in his video one time. He said, there is no way that I can just sit down and collect one character, one toy line, one this, one that, one this, one that. Nah, man. The way how I see anybody that does that, and this is no diss to them, but I feel like you're not into much of anything but that one thing. And it's like, that's such a narrow-minded mentality to have, especially, and I'm not knocking nobody for collecting what they collect, but it's like, bro, there is so much stuff out there that you can explore. You're just sitting out collecting one thing, you know? And you guys know in my collection, I have a variety of different things, man. I have, now brand-wise, Marvel Legends, which I don't collect no more. I have Mezco, SH Figure Arts, Mayfax, I have Dasher model figures, I have NECA. A lot of variety of different brands, right? Now, if we're gonna get into franchises, I have Star Wars figures, Ninja Turtles, Marvel figures, DC figures, anime figures, Funko Pops. Even the Funko Pops I have is different varieties, not a variation of the same damn figure. It's like, come on, bro. That to me is just a waste. And I feel like, imagine if my entire room was just dedicated to one character. I don't know, man. I just can't do that. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it'll be tiresome just looking at the same thing, you know? But my point of figure collecting is not just because I like what I like from these franchises and movies, TV shows, and stuff like that. But we all collect because we have a purpose with our collection. Now, before I took it seriously in 2018, the reason why I collect is because collecting action figures brings me happiness. It really does, man. And another thing I do want to say is that action figures is another form of art, and I'm really big when it comes to like designs and art and stuff like that, because I've been into this stuff my entire life, man. Same thing can be said for a person who reads comic books all the time, or if you collect statues. You're clearly into that, right? So that's something that brings you at peace, it brings you happiness, it brings you joy, you know? And the thing about it is that sometimes I even look at my collection, there've been many times in my life where, and then sometimes if I'm just bored, just sitting in my room, sometimes I would just be in my thoughts, you know? I don't know if you guys ever did this, but have you guys ever just sat down in your chair like this and just took a look at your figure collection, right? Also, by the way, guys, I have a new display cabinet. I did mention this on my Instagram, but I did just buy and build this display cabinet. So this display cabinet is just, I bought this cabinet to specifically put anime figures in. So this cabinet right here is specifically for anime figures. I'm going to buy another cabinet where I'm only going to put Hot Toys in that cabinet and nothing else. But I don't own any Hot Toys figures yet, but I will eventually. I'm not rushing the process, in due time. Alright? But have you guys ever sat down in your chair and just looked at your collection and just feel proud of the stuff that you have? Because look at it like this. And this is facts for me. Everything you see, on everything that you see back here, matter of fact, everything that's in my entire room, not just the toy collection, the figure collection, but everything I have in my room, I paid for with my own money. Can no nigga tell me otherwise about this, that, this, and that. Everything I have here, I paid for with my own money. I worked hard for my stuff, bro. See, that's also that's also another joy when it comes to figure collecting. Especially to all my people that are hardworking people. We work our jobs. We buy our figures. Not even just with figures, video games, whatever you buy, right? We worked hard for this stuff, man. It's like, I'm proud of my collection. Like, I have a lot of nice figures. And you guys know I'm about quality and not quantity. So, all the cheap stuff, and a lot of figures I've had growing up as a kid, I don't even have those figures anymore. Matter of fact, to tell you guys on the truth, before I moved into this house, at my old house I lived at, I threw away a lot of old toys that I just didn't want anymore. You know, I threw away a lot of old crap that I just had no interest in anymore. I trashed it all. I only kept the good stuff. You know, so my collection is growing. Everything here looks nice. I wanted to know you guys, if you guys comment down below in the video, for those people that actually do comment, and I would love to see you guys comment and just engage in the channel and stuff like that. I just want to know, what do you guys think? What is your point of collecting? I pretty much gave out my reasons why I collect, because it brings me happiness. I have joy from collecting, and not only that, but I also collect figures because of content, because I have a channel and stuff like that. I'm also a stop motion animator. That's another reason why I collect, and also because I'm a fan of all these franchises. So, for example, I have a Superman figure, I have Homelander, Cable, Wolverine, I got Transformers, Ninja Turtles. If I'm not a fan of that franchise, I'm not going to collect it. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, and that's literally like the number one thing why somebody would collect anyway. Is like, if you're not a fan of a franchise, what's the point of you having it in your collection? You know? Are you just buying figures just to have this look, to put on this fake facade? that, hey guys, look at me, I have all this stuff. My collection is better than yours. What you gotta say about that? There's people out there that literally collect stuff just to flex and show out like this is some competition. Like, we're not in competition with nobody, bro. Everybody collects for different reasons. We all have our preferences. But at the same time with me, if you're going to come on YouTube and say what you have is quality and not quantity, I'm going to call you out on that. You know what I'm saying? Like Uncle Tim made a video on him. He said this and that and this and that and this and that is quality, not quantity. But they're Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse figures. That is quantity, not quality. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you what is quality. Mezco, Mayfex SH Figure Arts, they make better figures than, and I'm specifically talking about the Marvel and DC figures, right? They make better figures than Marvel and DC, like Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse figures. It's facts. And it's not, and it has nothing to do with the name or the price tag. Look at the figure. You're gonna sit here and tell me that DC Multiverse Superman figure don't matter what it doesn't matter what specific Superman figure. You're gonna tell me that DC Multiverse Superman figures are better than Mezco? What they're putting out? Fuck out of here. Get out of here with that crap. But I'll say that for another video. Guys, heed to what I said, bro. I will be dropping more videos in this series that I'm doing. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Ultra 2 sign out. And as always, peace out. I'm out, y'all.